What is Disney thinking? I have strong feelings about Disney's Haunted Mansion, and I need to share one specific aspect of the film that is a deal breaker for me, but it's a spoiler, so I'll share that at the end with a whole bunch of spoiler graphics. Ben Lakeith Stanfield is a former astrophysicist that has lost his way. Now he gives ghost tours throughout New Orleans. He has persistently tried to use his understanding of science to understand the afterlife, but his mounting failures has left him as an unbeliever. Out of nowhere, he's invited by Gabby, Rosario Dawson, to inspect her new bed and breakfast to see if it's haunted. Once he enters the mansion, he's forced to confront the supernatural activity taking place inside. But he's not alone. Along with Gabby and her son, Ben is introduced to a priest, Owen Wilson, a fortune teller, Tiffany Haddish, and a smug professor, Danny DeVito. Together, this group of misfits seeks to communicate with the unwelcome ghost and uncover the secrets of this haunted mansion. As they continue to try to confer with the dead, the dangers of the home intensify, and each encounter they have could make matters worse. They begin to realize that some of the ghosts may not be so bad, but there's an evil at the center of this mystery that is more maniacal than any of these guests can imagine. When I review movies, I try to respect the creators involved, specifically smaller productions that have given me the opportunity to preview their film. I try to be honest while recognizing possible limitations in the production, but when I'm reviewing a film from the largest studio in the world, I feel like I can be a little bit more blunt. My opinion isn't going to sink Disney, so here are my honest thoughts on Disney's Haunted Mansion. No pulled punches. Disney's Haunted Mansion starts out kinda cute. Lakeith Stanfield delivers his standard cool and awkward situations. Rosario Dawson is quirky and funny, and newcomer Chase Dillon is as cute as can be. This cuteness quickly shifts to frightening and eventually veers straight to true evil. On IMDb, Disney's Haunted Mansion is labeled a family comedy drama, but I feel it's far too scary for kids. The ghosts look horrifying with glowing eyes, decapitated heads, and rotting flesh. On the other side, I think it's much too slapstick and silly for adults. Characters get evicted from the mansion riding ornate chairs, and the living interact with ghosts with silly puns and pop culture references. I'm honestly not sure who their target audience is with this film. The plot is disjointed, moments seem jumbled together as if scenes were missing or removed from the final cut. The actors, many of whom I really like, their performances seem so unenthused. It's as if this is just a good paycheck that will allow them to put their full effort in the next film they really want to be in. As a result, I don't connect with any of the characters. When they're in danger, I feel no concern for their well-being, and when the story tries to seriously deal with topics like love and grief, I simply don't care. The director uses cliche camera tricks to make the audience feel unbalanced, whether it's breaking the law of thirds as two characters have a tense conversation, or shaky cam as characters try to sneak across a hallway. These tricks just feel random. There's no consistency, so it feels thoughtless and lazy, which results in more of a distraction than the desired uneasiness. I will say the VFX are pretty good. The ghosts look ethereal while existing in the same space as the living characters. The visuals are definitely a highlight. Finally, let me tell you about the deal breaker. This is a spoiler, so if you want to wait to see the movie before hearing this detail, skip to the next chapter of the video for my final thoughts. Here it is. Chase Dillon is playing 8-year-old Travis, and he's contemplating suicide. He's not very popular at school, so suicide. An 8-year-old. Listen, I know suicide is real, and it's covered in other movies where it's awful and it's viewed as a tragedy, but in this movie, an 8-year-old is rationalizing it. He's weighing the options, the pros and cons of ending his own life. That is a deal breaker for me. Alright, spoilers are done. Listen, I don't know who at Disney, the most powerful movie studio in the world, is greenlighting this content. I guess it's to promote a new attraction at Disney World featuring these appealing stars. That doesn't seem like the right motivation to make a movie, and I assure you, I will not let my children watch it. Disney's Haunted Mansion is a waste of my time. Don't waste your time on it as well.